Hi, my name is Ed. I'm a math tutor. Some of my students call me Mr. Ed. In this video, I'm going to show you how to teach young kids to learn to multiply multi-digit numbers without writing down the carryover numbers. If you like this and my other videos, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. Feel free to put in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. The goal is to teach the students to be able to do this problem with minimal writing on paper. We cannot teach young students how to do this immediately from the beginning. It would be very difficult for them to remember all the steps, so we need to break it down into smaller steps and teach them a little bit at a time. We start with multiplying two-digit number with one-digit number without carryover. We have to explain to students how to line up the numbers so that the ones place of the number on top, which is 2 in this example, is directly over the ones place of the number below, which is 3 in this example. Once the ones place is lined up correctly, then all the other number places will be lined up correctly also. In this example, we have 12 times 3. We should explain to the students that it means 12 add together 3 times. But we don't actually convert multiplication problems to addition problems every time. The traditional ways of doing it is to do 2 times 3, which is 6. Then we do 1 times 3, which is 3. We should also take the opportunity to tell students that the digit 1 in 12 is actually representing 10. That's why when it multiplied by 3, we get 30, and we put 3 in the tens place. Next, we do multiplying two-digit number with one-digit number with carryover. In this example, we have 14 times 3. We should explain to the students that it means 14 add together 3 times. The traditional ways of doing it is to do 4 times 3, which is 12, and we put the 2 in the answer in the ones place, and carry over the 1 above in the tens place as shown in the red box. Then we do 1 times 3, which is 3, and we add the 1 in the red box, and we have 4. So we write 4 as the answer in the tens place. Let the students practice a few problems before continuing. Next, we do multiplying two-digit number with two-digit number with carryover. In this example, we have 17 times 64. The traditional ways of doing it is to do 7 times 4, which is 28, and we put the 8 in the answer in the ones place and carry over the 2 above in the tens place as shown in the red box. Then we do 1 times 4, which is 4, and we add the 2 in the red box, and we have 6. So we write 6 as the answer in the tens place. The next step is to do 17 times 6. Before we do that, we should add a 0 in the ones place because we are actually multiplying by 60. And we also need to cross out the carryovers from 17 times 4. First, we do 7 times 6, which is 42. So we write 2 in the tens place and carry over the 4, which is shown in the second red box. Next, we do 1 times 6, which is 6, and we add the carryover of 4, which makes it 10. We write 1 and 0 in the answer in the thousands and hundreds place. Finally, we add the 2 lines of answers and get 1088. I do not like this traditional way for 2 reasons. 1, writing and crossing out the carryover numbers are messy and confusing. It's not too bad for 2 digits times 2 digits, but when you have more digits, it becomes chaos. And the second reason is students often make mistakes where to put the second and third carryover, and they get the wrong answer. This is a better way to visualize how it works. We separate the 64 into 4 and 60. We multiply them separately and then add the results back together. As I said earlier, I do not like students writing down the numbers to be carried over because it is messy and prone to mistakes. Instead, I teach them to do it this way. Using this problem we did earlier as example, we first multiply 4 by 3 to get 12. We write down the 2 as the answer in the ones place. We don't want to write down the 1 as carryover, and I don't want them to remember that number in their head either because it is prone to error. I tell my students to hold up one finger with the non-writing hand to remind themselves what they need to add later. Then we do 1 times 3 and get 3. Now we need to add the one finger to this 3, which makes it 4. Finally, we can write 4 as the answer in the tens place. Next, we are going to multiply two-digit number by two-digit number without writing down the number to be carried over. We start with 7 times 4, which is 28. We write down 8 and then hold up 2 fingers with our non-writing hand. Then 1 times 4 is 4, plus the 2 fingers is 6, and we write 6 as the answer in the tens place. Before we do 17 times 6, we need to add the 0 in the next line. Then 7 times 6 is 42. We write down 2 and then hold up 4 fingers. Then 1 times 6 is 6 plus the 4 fingers is 10. We write 1 and 0 in the thousands and hundreds places. Finally, we add the 2 lines of answers and get 1088. Let the students practice a few problems before continuing. Help them with holding up fingers and walk them through a few times while they're doing it. Next, we are going to multiply three-digit number by two-digit number without writing down the number to be carried over. We start with 8 times 4, which is 32. We write down 2 and then hold up 3 fingers. Then 5 times 4 is 20, plus the 3 fingers is 23. And we write 3 and hold up 2 fingers. Then 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 2 fingers is 14. And we write 14 in the answer. Before we do 358 times 7, we need to add the 0 in the next line. Then 8 times 7 is 56. We write down 6 and hold up 5 fingers. Then 5 times 7 is 35, plus the 5 fingers is 40. And we write 0 and hold up 4 fingers. Then 3 times 7 is 21, plus the 4 fingers is 25. Finally, we add the 2 lines of answers and get 26492. Next, we are going to multiply 3-digit number by 3-digit number without writing down the number to be carried over. This is essentially the same as the last problem, except I changed 74 to 174. The 358 times 4 and the 358 times 7 are the same as before. When we do 358 times 1, we have to add 2 zeros on the third line. Other than that, the steps are the same. Let the students practice a few problems before continuing. Help them with holding up fingers and walk them through a few times while they are doing it. What if we need to multiply 2-digit number by 3-digit number? In this problem, we have 74 times 358. As you can see, if we do it the same way, we will have 3 rows. In this situation, it is better to rewrite the problem and put the 3-digit number on the top and the 2-digit number on the bottom. The answer is the same, but as you can see, there's less writing, and we only need to add 2 numbers together instead of 3 numbers. We always want to do problems in such a way to minimize the chance of careless mistakes. This is a special case when one of the numbers has repeating digits. If the repeating digit is on the top, we can rewrite the problem so the repeating digit is on the bottom. In this problem, 67 times 4 is 268. When we multiply the 4 in the tens place, we really don't need to do it again. After we add the 0 in the second row, we can just write 268 in front of the 0. Then we can add the two answers together to get 2948. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe.